The power of mindfulness. In today's world, most people are everywhere except the present moment. Their minds are stuck in the past, replaying mistakes, regrets, and missed opportunities. Or they're trapped in the future, worrying about problems that haven't even happened yet. And in the middle of all that noise, they miss the one thing they truly have, right now. This is where mindfulness begins. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present, not distracted, not overwhelmed, not lost in thought, just aware. And while it may seem simple, mindfulness has the power to completely transform your life. 1. Mindfulness brings you back to the present. So much stress comes from thinking too far ahead. So much sadness comes from holding on to the past. But mindfulness teaches you something powerful. The present moment is where life actually happens. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, right here, right now. When you become present, you start noticing things you once ignored. Your breath, your surroundings, your emotions, your thoughts. You stop rushing through life and start experiencing it. 2. You learn to control your thoughts. Most people let their thoughts control them. One negative thought turns into anxiety. One mistake turns into self-doubt. But mindfulness creates space between you and your thoughts. Instead of reacting automatically, you begin to observe. You realize thoughts are temporary. Emotions come and go. Not every thought deserves your attention. This awareness gives you power. Because once you stop believing every negative thought, you stop being controlled by them. 3. Mindfulness reduces stress and anxiety. When your mind is constantly racing, your body feels it too. Stress builds, tension increases, anxiety takes over. Mindfulness slows everything down. A few deep breaths, a quiet moment of awareness, a pause before reacting. These small actions calm your nervous system and bring you back to balance. Peace doesn't always come from changing your environment. Sometimes it comes from changing your attention. 4. You become more emotionally strong. Mindfulness doesn't remove challenges from your life, but it changes how you respond to them. Instead of reacting emotionally to every situation, you become calmer and more intentional. You pause before speaking. You think before reacting. You handle stress with greater clarity. This emotional control becomes one of your greatest strengths, because real power isn't loud, it's calm. 5. Mindfulness improves focus. Distraction is everywhere. Phones, social media, constant notifications. Most people can't focus for more than a few minutes without their attention drifting. Mindfulness trains your mind to return to the present, and that improves your ability to focus on work, conversations, goals, and daily tasks. The more present you become, the more productive and intentional your life becomes. 6. Gratitude naturally grows. When you slow down and become present, you start appreciating life differently. You notice the warmth of sunlight, a meaningful conversation, a quiet moment of peace. Mindfulness helps you realize that happiness isn't always found in huge achievements. Sometimes it's found in the small moments we usually overlook. And gratitude changes your perspective. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already here. 7. Mindfulness strengthens relationships. Most people listen to reply. Mindful people listen to understand. When you're fully present with someone, you connect deeper, you communicate better, you become more compassionate. Presence is one of the greatest gifts you can give another person, because in a distracted world, genuine attention is rare. 8. You stop living on autopilot. Many people go through life unconsciously, same routines, same reactions, same habits. Mindfulness wakes you up. It helps you notice your patterns, your triggers, your behaviors, and once you become aware, you can begin to change. That's where growth begins. 9. Mindfulness creates inner peace. Peace isn't found by escaping life. It's found by learning to be fully present within it. Mindfulness teaches you to breathe through stress, to sit with discomfort, to accept the moment without resistance. And over time, this creates a quiet confidence inside you, a sense of calm that isn't controlled by external chaos. 10. Small moments of mindfulness can change your life. You don't need hours of meditation to practice mindfulness. You can start small. Take a few deep breaths in the morning. Eat without distractions. Go for a mindful walk. Pause before reacting emotionally. These moments may seem simple, but repeated daily, they transform the way you think, feel, and live. Final thoughts. The power of mindfulness isn't about escaping reality. It's about finally being present enough to experience it fully, to slow down, to breathe, to notice, to live intentionally. In a world full of noise, mindfulness brings clarity. In a world full of pressure, mindfulness brings peace. And in a life that moves too fast, mindfulness reminds you to come back to what truly matters, this moment. Because your life is not happening somewhere in the future. It's happening right now. And the more present you become, the more alive you truly feel.